brilliant but needy students. Over time, what the Get Fund has done is to make it open to all.
Irrespective of whether you are needy or not.
Thank you. So what does the Get Fund do? Get Fund will tell you that between, say, 1st December to 1st December, say, 2023 to January 2024, the portal is open. So all freshly admitted graduates, undergrads, you're entitled to apply. And those pursuing undergraduate studies, you're entitled to apply. Postgraduates, you're entitled to apply. So you see, nobody complains about what Get Fund does. Nobody. There's been no complaint. And I want to commend Mr. Boedu for that. And before him, the other administrators. So there's fair play.
Are you sure there's fair play? Don't people lobby? Don't people have, what do you call it? Protocol.
You see, once I am satisfied about the fair play standard put out, what happens? Maybe there's 1% allocated to protocol. It happens. I cannot litigate that. Okay. I can't fault them for that. But my point is that at least 80% is equitably given or fairly given. So when you apply, they do the assessment. Okay, you are pursuing undergraduate studies. They look at grade point, because there are a lot of things they ask of you. So if you are a continuing student, your grade point so far, they look at it. So if you are pursuing undergraduates in, say, political science, and you are doing 2.5 as your cumulative grade point average, and you want a Get Fund scholarship, and yet there's somebody pursuing actuarial science, and the person is doing grade point average of 3.8, or mathematics 3.7, or computer engineering 3.6, they will be prioritized over you. Of course. So that is the criteria. So it's fair for me. Scholarship Secretariat, you won't hear any such thing. No such thing. I don't remember the last time when this man Kingsley came to Scholarship Secretariat and put out a notice that the Scholarship Secretariat is opening up applications for people to apply. None. Look, the issues, if you look, I've filed 2 questions directed at him, which was advertised, admitted, and advertised. The Minister of State at the Office of the President ought to have come to answer. They sidestepped the questions until we went on recess. I can show them to you. So we have had our lens on the man in charge of the Scholarship Secretariat since last year, until Manasseh came out a week or so ago. Parliament has been engaged with this matter. Members have filed questions. Oh, okay. You see, the Scholarship Secretariat is an extra ministerial body established by President Nkrumah and placed under the Office of the President, and it's been there since. So Parliament exercising oversight has been difficult. So if you don't have a minister who serves at the Office of the President, then we can never exercise oversight in terms of asking parliamentary questions to elicit responses. Then you may have to now wait until budget cycle to question their expenditure, which is also done under limited circumstances. So you have very limited ability to question things. So is the members of Parliament's question time that will help, and that too they won't come. The man travels nearly every week. He travels, he flies first class, minimum business class, to far-end destinations. This information we have.
To do what?
We don't know. And he used to be in the insurance industry. He had an issue, and he was sanctioned by the National Insurance Commission. I have filed RTR requests directed at the Insurance Commission. They have refused to give me that document.
You as an MP?
Yes. Me as an MP, I can send you those letters. So we've been on the case of this man, not today. The rot. That is why the minority says that he must be interdicted, so that a proper inquiry can be conducted into his affairs. We have information that when you apply for, say, scholarship to study maybe MBA in Aberdeen or MBA in any of the European countries, they will approve the scholarship and call you back door and say that, you see, you are entitled to, say, 35,000 euros, but we approve 40,000 euros, so the 5,000 euros, come and pay.
These are serious allegations.
These are serious allegations. I tell you no lie. So these are matters that deserve some inquiry. If it's not a parliamentary inquiry, some executive inquiry. Because there are people who are willing to come forward and speak, because you see, they pay the money. They pay the money into certain accounts based upon which they receive the scholarship. And they have evidence. And they, as members of parliament, they interact with you and tell you these things. So the call to interdict that man is a good call. And I hear he's the parliamentary candidate for the NPP for, I think, Buaka South. That's where Atachan is. Because the honorable Atachan is no longer running. So these are serious matters. Wow. And you shouldn't think that when it comes to parliament, it will be immunity. No. It won't happen. Wow. It won't happen. Nobody can protect him in parliament.
Wow. Let's see
so that is about the Scholarship Secretariat. The rot is incredible. I wish that I can forward my questions and questions of other members to you for purposes of your work. Wow.
Those are serious allegations.
Yes. See, these are, if you can read, these are questions that filed, directed at him.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
This is dated 13th March 2020.
Yes. See those two questions bearing my name.
Yeah. To ask the Minister of State of the Office of the President the details of all overpayment of stipend made to beneficiaries of government scholarships, both local and abroad, by the Registrar of the Scholarship Secretariat since he assumed office, with comprehensive account details of how the overpayments were made and recovered, and through which accounts. And then the second one is to ask the Minister of State at the Office of the President the details of all official travels by the Registrar of the Scholarship Secretariat and his entourage since he assumed office, and the purpose as well as the total cost of each trip to the state.
Okay, so read there's another one.
There's another one.
Alote.
There are a lot actually.
Yeah, but there's another question on the Scholarship Secretariat.
Okay, to ask the Minister of State at the Office of the President to the full details, to ask the Minister of State at the Office of the Secretary or the President the full details of scholarships granted to Ghanaians for both local and international courses by the Scholarship Secretariat from 2017 to date, and the quantum of stipend paid and received by the beneficiaries of the scholarship.
Yes, because you see, you know why my first question was in respect of how much was paid and underpayment and overpayment, because they tell you that we've approved 40,000 euros for your studies, but you are entitled to 35,000. So pay us the 5,000 and all those details. So this is my parliamentary question. They cannot come and answer, because it will be explosive. And we're also asking the Auditor General to move in quickly and audit the accounts.
Has there ever been an audit of their work?
Yes, but when they do the audit, it goes under government machinery. It's huge. The Office of Government Machinery is humongous. NIA, they're all there.
So you're unable to disintegrate and see the...
Now we want a forensic audit into this. Anyway.